I imagined that her dances looked something like this. Every time I meet Loie, I meet myself. Where does guilt live in the body? Probably around the sternocleidomastoid, the muscle in your neck that stops your head from looking all the way back. And grief is stuck between the shoulder blades. Learning to dance with my eyes closed, learning to run backwards, learning about the mothers. An entire lineage of white fairies with sea I carry in my body. Spectral fairies in diaphanous dresses, suddenly morbid. Loie's lies exposed under the studio's harsh, blinking neon lights. Her stolen moves, snaking through my body, through my teachers' bodies, and through their teachers' bodies before that. An archive of erasure, passed down as folklore, a fire that cannot be extinguished. Or can it? Wound, one flame, time. Ashes to ashes, or so she says. The collapsed mere impulse to forge unities between the living and the dead. A restless gathering that never stops. The dance of problematic fates, stored at the level. A crash course in killing your darlings. Except a few savage pearls I collect in my mouth. Drops of salty upper lips and incarnate wisdom. From Isabel. The weight of each of your eyeballs is approximately that of a €2 coin. From Irina and Genia, eye rolling as a choreographic strategy. From Sasha, if dancing makes you miserable, Claire, you don't have to do it. From Zamu, but you need the drama too. From the Essex girls, if you rub ibuprofen gel under the soles of your feet before a night out, you can wear higher heels for a longer time. From Alix, a dance can be a poem, can be a dance, can be a poem, can be a friendship. From Fred, how to draw your piece's birth chart on astrocafe.com. From Nandi, Maybe you don't need to do all these things at once. From Elizabeth. Just let your ribcage rest on your lungs for a while. And from Loie, you can be a dancer who does very little dancing.
Dear Loie, every day on my way to work, I walk past one of those open libraries where people exchange old books. I use it as an oracle. A few days ago, my eyes glanced over a novel called From Darkness to Light, a touristic guidebook of Paris, and 50 Shades of Grey, Gefährliche Liebe. Every day I come to the office and I sit down to write about you. I try to channel your presence by eating your favorite snacks. Sliced cucumbers and quartered apples are drying in a small white ball. Every day, I end up cutting up all my notes and turning them into poems. When you take an unpopular stance, and we certainly hope you do, to pin all the blame on one actor without examining the contributions of an archive of feelings could backfire. The grotesque body, something so small and so ephemeral, is perhaps what can teach us the most about complementary or even diverging views of a single scene. Despite the hype, the damage that we hope to repair, no one really knows how to fix it. One imagines, in the future, next to sweaty socks and forgotten t-shirts, a permanent state of awe. I also wrote a little book. So for those of you who might be curious to learn more about messy dance history, you can read. There's also an audio version if you do not like to read. And there's also a German version, so you don't really have an excuse. But they're free and you can just grab one. I also invite you to come on the stage and look at Sophie Utikal's work closely if you'd like. Sosha made a soundscape, so feel free to hang out and take some time here. So I think that's it.